Alright everybody, I am no professional videographer or anything, so I am going to try and make this as best I can. Sorry for any imperfections or whatnot in this. So, as some people have seen through Reddit and previews on here, back when the Haslab packs were, being made and actually not really being made, but more still being crowdfunded, I had the idea after ordering mine that I wanted to have a matching real Ghostbusters pack. And after searching and searching, and I spent pretty much, the first year of the Hasbro build looking for somebody to be able to make a worthwhile pack that would, stand up in quality and so forth to the Hasbro pack. I managed to find on Etsy a maker by the name of Ecto Props MX, excuse me. And I had looked through all of his stuff and gone over and over and over it again and again, and it just seemed like it was the best bet, for somebody to take on this build for me, because I certainly didn't have the time to do it. What you see here is, I want to say, the last, 4 or 5 months of work that he has been putting in to making everything, and it finally was shipped and sent over here. And now I really want to give a preview of everything and show people what he's done, because, quite honestly, this pack is phenomenal. I mean, it really is. And all the equipment and stuff that came along with it, it really does supersede my expectations to what I had assumed I was getting. And I'm exceptionally, and extremely pleased. So let's really start with everything. You got the Ghost Trap and Pedal here, the Proton Pack and Neutrona Wand, and of course the PKE meter and the goggles there. Sorry for the dog toy in the corner, and the neck ear router. So let's start with, I'm doing this kind of one-handed, so excuse me, but let's start with these and show everybody. These are the only non-electronic piece. It's all 3D printed. That's just what it is. There's not really much to show or go on that you can do with this. So, not disappointed by anything on that in any way. The next is the PKE meter. And, you know what, let's do it here. And you start by pulling this up just like in the cartoon. Make sure it's all the way up, and you'll see why. Because when you turn this on, it lights up. When you hit this, you get sound. Now, the kicker is with this. It's like, the quality of this is really above and beyond. I couldn't be happier with all of this and everything that it does, for cosplay and such. Moving right along, you have your trap. It's got an independent power source, lights, the whole nine. Obviously you can't do anything with it as is, but take this, typical, line it up with, see if I can, yeah, there we go, the inside properly, feel where it is. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. Come on, hold on, excuse me guys. Come on, it's got to be somewhere right there. Don't do this. This is totally my error with one hand right now, so. Oh my God. This is the first time it's embarrassing that I've had an issue like this. Hold on. This is why. Sorry. I had it fucking backwards because I'm an idiot. See? It slides right in. That's entirely me. I'm the idiot here. Come on, get out of there. And one more hit resets everything. And just like that, you're good to go again. Running, nothing. It'll keep going like that until you give it a good push, in which case it rolls, and it'll do that until you give it a third and reset everything there. Sorry for the breakfast bowl there. Now for this, the star of the show, as we should say. Let's get this out of the shop. All right. I mean, it is extremely done well. Now, to do this, you have everything down here. Comes with an instruction manual for every piece that works here. You push these in. You can either light it up with that, or you can use the button up here and both turn it off and turn it on using the neutrino wand, as well as the button down here. I haven't actually turned it. Yep, turn it off works there too. So let's light it up again. So, being that this is a review, I will say the one thing that I could find is this. It has a pause there. All right. If it had a loop and could keep going and going, obviously it would be a little more preferable for everybody and for the realism and so forth. But you know what, guys? That's such a minor and petty thing. I mean, just look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Down to the voltage meter there, the lights, everything on the side. I mean, he put an Alice frame on me, which on it, which isn't necessarily cartoon screen accurate, but what was the kicker for me, if you guys can see, is in the cartoons, they have this. It's a car seat clip that goes across the front. And as I was looking at them online to get it and add to it, he had already done that. It came like this. So, you know, he also added these, if you can see everybody. It's a power cell. I have 75% or more battery to still play. A USB-C charge port, and he gave me 3 USB-A ports to plug other things in and charge accordingly. I mean, there's really not much that I can say else about this other than, you know, just saying how great it is. Most of these things work. This knob here on this side actually changes the intensity of the shot. See the tip there? Now if you watch and I turn it up, see how it changes the intensity tip there? See if I can do it. It's difficult with one hand. And as I turn it up, see the intensity of the light change. You know, this stuff moves and adjusts. This moves and adjusts. That back one doesn't, unfortunately, but you know, it's got the lights underneath. It's on point. You know, the metal here is run through properly. There's just, you know, it's very, very hard to be disappointed by this pack when, you know, it really is at the moment a 1 in a million pack. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 people online that have a pack such as this, or that have at least, you know, put it out there that they have a pack like this. So it's something I wanted to show off, let the world know that it's available for you guys. It's not cheap, but it really is worth every single penny, in my opinion, if you're a diehard Ghostbusters fan like I was growing up. You know, I was born in '84, and I had every single piece of Kenner Ghostbusters stuff, from the Proton pack to the, you know, the air-powered trap and everything else. And I told a few of my friends that I showed this to before that this certainly, you know, heals that little bit of inner child that always wanted those packs to be this. And unfortunately, we were just born in the 80s, and, you know, people suck, and technology sucked compared to what it was then, and so forth and so on. It's just the era of time that we were born. But we're able to have this now, right, guys? So, you know, I mean, go on there, guys, check them out, post this, show people, you know, this kind of thing really deserves to be shown off and almost celebrated, this kind of work, because he put a ton of hard work into it. One thing I know that was mentioned was he'd love for, you know, Ghostbusters News over there, Jason, to see this and maybe write an article about it, or at least him and what he does and stuff. So maybe if the community could make this reach him for him, you know, he certainly deserves it. As for everyone else out there, stay safe. You know, the world is fucking crazy right now. Be safe. Do what you love. Don't be ashamed of who you are. And if you have a shot, go on Etsy. Check out Ecto Props MX. And, you know, get some stuff for yourself. Send him a shout. Let him know what an incredible job he does. You know, it certainly helps. Everyone have a wonderful week. Be safe out there, and be happy. All right? See you guys next time.